Oh, it's recording. Hi, everybody. Back again.
Yes.
Episode 4.
Real walk to real talk.
And
So that fast this time.
you did.
Yeah.
I'm Crystal.
I'm Rugi.
This is Rugi for people who don't know. Today we want to talk about fear.
And facing stuff that you might not want to or be scared to just take that plunge. We just want you to go for it. We'll first pray on it.
Right.
And a disclaimer. Pray.
Yeah, listen to God first. But we were talking about how, most people have dreams. I hope you do, or goals that you want to reach.
You should.
Some people know their purpose, or they're in need to find out what their purpose is. And in terms of goals and dreams and all that stuff, like, those things can't become reality unless you take that first step. And we've learned through experience that sometimes you just gotta
Go for it. You can't really wait until that right moment.
Right.
There is no right moment.
Because you can reason yourself
Out of it.
You can give yourself all the reasons why not to, and be afraid of, most of the time people are afraid of failing. But here's the thing. It's not that bad to fail. You learn either way it goes. And
Right.
It's all about the experience and all the things that you gain from stepping out on faith and reaching a goal. Prior to doing this, we started a business a couple of years ago, an event planning company with another friend. And I would say it was pretty successful for being,
Our first
brand new,
business.
our first business. And we all thought, we love to plan events because we liked to party plan. And
Yeah, I love the way things look. The
Right.
process, I can tell you, like,
we love the development of it.
Yeah, the
And
invitations.
we quickly learned that
I don't like people.
it wasn't that we didn't
Don't
like
like
people,
people.
but it was, when the events happen,
It's so stressful.
it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of I don't know, it's chaos.
Yeah.
It's chaos, but people don't get to see the chaos.
You see the finished product.
Yeah, everybody else sees the finished product. But I say that to say this. We decided that we all were not passionate about it. Though we like to plan parties, it's not our passion. We didn't really think it was our purpose. And so we agreed to dissolve it. Now, some people would be like, oh, that was a bust, you failed. But we all really enjoyed doing it.
We enjoy doing it together.
Yeah.
We're still great friends.
We were still great friends. We learned how to collaborate and how to have a successful business with friends, maintaining open communication and, facing challenges head on when we have them, and learning how to leave business with business and friendship with friendship. But beyond that, we learned how to be businesswomen. We learned how to step out of our fear and go after being entrepreneurs. And I think had we not done that, this platform wouldn't have been, because we would have been, we would have let our fear paralyze us. But because we had already stepped out on faith and started a business before, we were like,
well, let's just do it again.
Let's just do it again and see what happens.
I think it says a lot when you're able to take that plunge, in a sense. For those of you who can swim, I can't. But it's being on that ledge of you just want to just go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something that always stops you. You have to get over those barriers, because you can't be held back, because you don't know what blessing you would be able to do. And even though we didn't continue to be Sharp events, we were still able to help people a couple of weddings, and we were a part of those days. So now when you look back, I still look at our work and I'm very proud of what we did.
Right. And I think that for me, just the experience to know that I can, start my own, I can be my own businesswoman, I can go after my purpose. And not to mention, though it dissolved, we did very good work.
Yes.
And we had the ability to do greater things. But
we still have people hit us up.
But, we've all parted ways, and we've all gone into new endeavors and different things that we really enjoy doing. So I just want to encourage other people to go after your dreams, because if you don't, they'll just remain a dream. You want them to be reality, and you have to know that fear is not forever. Once you take that step, you'll be like, oh, okay, I can do this. And then you can move to the next step. But if you don't face your fear, you will not grow.
And it's all about walking in your purpose and finding what it is God has for you and living your best life, because what's the point of doing that if you're going to be stuck behind a fence just watching other people?
Right. And I just think that, you know, you have to surround yourself with people who push you to go to those spaces that are uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable makes you grow. And that's what I want to do. I want to grow. I think that when we started this platform, it was definitely scary for me, just because I wouldn't say I'm a shy person, but I'm reserved. And this requires me to interact with others on a broader scale, and with people that I may not know and may not be comfortable with. And, you know, but I wanted to follow what God has for me, and I feel like this is what He wants me to do. I have something to say. I have a testimony that is going to encourage other people, especially women, to go after what your purpose is. Because, you know, a lot of times, for me personally, you get married, you have kids, and then you feel like everything is revolved around your family, and sometimes you forget about you and what you need to do and what makes you like thrive. And I had to do that, and that's part of, you know, my journey started with doing Be Sharp. You know, I was, you know, a mom of 2, and I have a husband, but I still wanted something for me. And this giving back to others, encouraging others, and building up others, it encourages me. It does something for me too, outside of being a mother and a wife. You don't have to not be driven just because you're a mother and a wife.
For myself, I am a part of a podcast, so I also was doing the whole radio thing, and that is behind the scenes. We started getting out a little bit more in front of the camera, but just us giving you guys our regular conversation is not us, because we usually just do it together. But for me, I have always had this dream of having my own business. Like, I enjoy it. There's nothing like seeing and developing. And then also in the back of my mind, always knowing that what we're doing now is not only helping us, but help other people to be able to birth what it is they want to do. I want somebody, like, you know, there's like a lot of memes that go around, like when people see me, I want them to be inspired. And I want you guys to go out and not be afraid to do something. I think it's hard. I'm the only girl. I have brothers, both play football, so they're in that football life, and they coach. And I was always one who, I went to school and I got my master's, but something was missing. And when I was able to find what I felt was missing, I felt like I got offered the job of a lifetime, like an amazing benefits package and a salary to match. Although I have nothing right now, but if, like, in the physical sense, I don't have it, but how I feel spiritually and I feel fulfilled is something that I wouldn't trade for the world.
Right. Like, basically, you're sowing a seed into your future, into your purpose, into your dream, and when you sow seeds, you're guaranteed to get a harvest. So, like, this for me is the beginning of whatever it is that God has for us, and I know that it's huge just because I enjoy it, so I'm gonna put everything into it. I'm gonna make sure that it develops beyond my wildest dreams, and I just want others to do that with whatever your purpose is. If you want to start a clothing line, if you want to write books, if you want to be an actress, whatever that is, whatever that thing is that you really want to do, stop saying maybe next year, maybe tomorrow, maybe, you know, in a few months. Just start.
And also just start preparing yourself for what it is that you want. Like, if this is it, do your research.
Right.
church yesterday, our bishop said, if you're the smartest person in the room, like, you need to get out of that room.
Right.
You need to be able to get knowledge from other people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we do. We talk to each other, but we also...
we surround ourselves and educate ourselves with the things that people are doing that is along the same lines as what we're doing, and just don't let anybody tell you that you can't. You may hear no's, but just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until you see what you want to see. No's open the door to yes. Like, see the door just close, like it just happened. Well, I think that's all I had for today. It's real short and sweet.
Yes.
Go after your purpose. Stop wasting time.
Just do it like Nike.
Boom. And on that note, follow us.
Subscribe.
On Instagram and Facebook.
Subscribe on YouTube.
And Twitter.
Yes.
It's RW to R.
RW2, the number 2.
Right. And then RT.
Yes.
But yeah, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us, keep in touch. Email us at realwalktorealtalk with
talk to us about anything.
Questions, any topics you would like us to cover, and then most importantly, prayer requests. We are always standing in agreement with others to, submit prayers to God.
Yes.
That's what we do before anything else is pray, because we believe that there is so much power in prayer.
Yes.
And it is our resource to living. So, yeah.
All right.
Everybody be blessed. Deuces.